My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent. I just remember my YouTube. My M&M man is hiding. There he goes. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a former IRS agent. I've worked about, 10,000 cases. I worked for IRS for 10 years. I've been in private practice, like I said, 40. I may have already said that. Welcome to my YouTube channel. They're short, they're sweet. They're the home of the 5-minute video or less. If I speak more than 5 minutes, I'm boring myself and I'm boring you. I try to pull back the curtain of IRS and show you kind of what's going on from an IRS perspective, and just give you information that's informative and educational. If you want to retain me, you can. You have my information there. I'm available for free consultations. I can't believe my M&M man is hiding. It's got candy in there. Anyway, at the end of the day, I want to talk to you about IRS tax relief, and there's 3 different ways generally to resolve your problem with all this. Hear a lot of stuff out there, a lot of garbage out there. Everyone wants to settle for debt for pennies on a dollar. Most of them aren't eligible. But here's the 3 ways you're going to resolve your case and how. IRS wants a current financial statement. That's in the local office. They want the 433A. Much longer. Service Center wants the 433F. Much shorter. They all got to be documented. You've got to have bank statements, copies of expenses, copies of income. They want to know everything you're doing on that form. They want to know what your assets are, and they want to know what your income to expense ratio is. When IRS looks at that documented form, they're going to put you in one of 3 verticals or categories: hardship or currently non-collectible, payment agreement, or the offer and compromise. So how does all that work? So when IRS looks at the form, they're going to look at it in light of closing the outstanding collection case. If they see you don't have any money, they're going to put you in hardship or currently non-collectible. It means it stays there a couple years, and IRS sends it back out. They rework the case, and then they'll find out again what status you're in. Some people make a little more money and they have extra money left over. They're going to ask them for a payment agreement. Some people can qualify for an offer and compromise to settle the debt for pennies on a dollar. That's where most of the problems comes in, because everyone says, well, what kind of dollars IRS going to take? Well, there's a very specific formula that IRS uses. I have many videos on that are really out there, the formula. So what IRS is going to do is when they look at the 433F or the 433A, you have to know that there is a standard that IRS uses for income and expenses. It's called the national standards. On any case you work with IRS, the hardship, currently non-collectible, the payment agreement, or the offer and compromise, you have to know what the IRS standards are. You could go to irs.gov and put in national standards for housing and utilities, for food and clothing, for car payment, and you're going to find that IRS will lock you in to certain expenses. If you don't know what those are, don't call IRS, because you're going to get your ass in trouble because you don't know what the hell you're doing. You can't call them if you don't know national standards. If you're making $7,000 a month and IRS is only going to allow you $5,000 because of national standards, you just bought yourself a $2,000 monthly payment. You can't do that. You have to go ahead and understand that program. When you go ahead and look at your 433A, if you have one, you're going to see there's an IRS use line only. Those are what IRS is going to use to apply the national standards. So if you want to resolve your tax debt because you need tax relief, understand that program. Do your due diligence, call a professional, because that national standard is going to change the way that IRS closes your case. 2 things you must be aware of. Make sure your tax returns are filed. IRS is going to want you to have estimate payments made or withholding. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to call me. I'll give you a free consult. That's my big advertising push. And by the way, if you would you click on a subscription or that bell? YouTube says that's important. I don't think it is, but they do. So you can leave me a comment. leave me a like. But if you give me a subscription, I would appreciate it. Remember, do not call the IRS unless you understand how they're going to look at your income and expenses, because it will change your day.